So, hey, it's John from the internet and hanging out here in San Francisco, as I always do. Here's something interesting. You may have noticed that I'm trying on a bunch of different intro. I don't even know what you call it, but you know how there are some vloggers, actually a lot of vloggers who have they have their beginning jingle, and essentially they have this catchphrase that they say every time they start their video. Hey, I'm so and so da 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 from and it kind of becomes like a part of their shtick. Well, I have been thinking about what I'd like to say at the beginning of my videos. I haven't quite landed on anything except for "Hi, I'm John from the internet." And I don't know if that sits very well or how comfortable I am with saying it that way, but let me know your thoughts. Maybe I'll just be that guy that just says random shit in the beginning of every video, and maybe that'll work out. Maybe that'll work out just fine. But still doing some very serious tests. I've got a little background noise with a washer and dryer going on. I've got a heater right here that's creating a little bit of noise, and so we'll see if the setup continues to work. I'm not quite ready to share a little bit more about the rig, not because it's complex, but because I'm still missing a piece. But I've got this mic attached to it now and seeing if it's capturing, doing some good video. I'm sitting down in front of my this big window here, essentially a door. So I've got some natural light. Literally, I think the sun's almost directly behind the camera, so should get some very nice natural light, hopefully. And again, hopefully the audio is not too bad either. Again, thank you so much for your feedback, and appreciate all of that, because I'm trying to iterate slowly toward a little bit of a better setup. All that to say, I really appreciate the feedback and advice. Some of you guys are much more experienced with audio and video than I am, but I do enjoy the process of learning and the process of trying out these new types of things. My brother asked me the other day, why I'm even spending so much time trying to optimize my vlog when it really is not, from his perspective, not that big of a deal. And he's right. My personal vlog is not that big of a deal in kind of the grand scheme of things. But I will say that, and this is what I told him, is that I need something. I need something in my life creatively that is not something that I do professionally. It's not something I spend all my time doing. I spend the vast majority of my waking and even sleeping hours writing software. So it's just standing in front of my computer right up there, and staring at a screen and searching the internet for answers and working with APIs and testing out new technologies, and I really enjoy it. I've done that for I've done that for 20 years, more than 20 years now professionally. That's been a long time, and I'm not amazing at it. I just know a lot, and so in that way I'm somewhat dangerous, right? Because I just have a collection of experiences with software, and so I'm able to deploy a lot of those experiences very quickly, as opposed to someone new who's coming into the space. Anyway, all that to say is, I just need something in my life creatively that is not software programming. And that's why I like my vlog. That's why I like building this very small community. There are only a handful of you who consistently watch it. It's really kind of interesting, right? Because I have a little bit over 2,000 subscribers, but each video gets 20, 30, 40 views. Half of those which are probably mine, as I'm reviewing the footage and reviewing the upload capacity and the quality of the upload and stuff like that. So, and that's obviously an exaggeration, but definitely 4, 5, or maybe 6 views are actually me just reviewing the quality of the content. So we really do have a very small group of folks who are following along with this vlog, despite what the subscriber count might say. And I actually really like that. I like how it feels intimate. Gosh, hope he's okay. I like how it feels intimate. I like, yeah, I just like everything about it right now. It's intimate. It's small. Zero pressure. You know, in terms of creation, in terms of scheduling, publication, the quality, like, I just, and that's what I was trying to express to my brother the other day, is that I just need something like this in my life, something that's so entirely different than my normal everyday, and it's worth investing a few $100s into the process of creating this type of thing. And it won't be forever, like, well, you know, there are very few things that stick around for a long time, at least with me. There are only really two good examples: writing my blog every day for the last 17 years or so, and then writing software. Like, outside of that, I've just continued to experiment with a bunch of different things and try new things. But I just need something that's not software programming. And I think, like, many of you may be very similar to that. You need something that's not your work, as part of your relaxation and part of your recreation. And I highly encourage that. So anyway, this is a long-winded way of just kind of sharing my top of mind thoughts. Again, this is more of an experiment with the lighting, again, the sound that I'm kind of working with and messing with, the timing of, like, when can I put these vlogs together because of my schedule, because of my work schedule, because of the baby, and the napping, and the fact that there's no way that I could actually do this with a child running around. So it needs to be quiet. My middle child, who we are homeschooling, is downstairs doing some work. My oldest is at a private project school right now. So, like, the limited amount of time that I have to put this together is so small that I just have to execute. But it's enough creatively that allows me to really escape, and take a little bit of a breath, I think, a creative break, which is so important, I think, for all of us, regardless of what your work is. You just need something that's not your professional daily grind, I guess. But I just want to say thank you for all those who are watching, the very few people. I can't even imagine what it would be like to have, like, a huge YouTube channel. It's not necessarily a goal of mine really at all, but I enjoy the creative process of putting this together, of trying new technologies, and having a little bit of a conversation, if you will. So hopefully that resonates with you, and hopefully you enjoy it as well. And you know, at the end of the day, I just hope I'm not wasting your time. I know I'm not, because this is a creative outlet for me and important for kind of my own mental health. But but for all of you, I hope that you find something useful, maybe even entertaining. Perhaps it's useful to encourage you. I have no idea. But for those who've been around for a while and have kind of tracked the progress of this blog in its many iterations, its many different versions, the many different experiments that I've done, this is kind of, what's neat is it's kind of gotten more simple over the last few years. And even now, as I'm doing this video, I'm thinking about, like, the post-processing and what I want to do for the editing and the production. But I've decided, like, I'm really going to try to stay away from a lot of the editing. I'm going to try to do single takes, just like this, single shots. Limit the amount of additional audio that I might add. Sometimes add some background track just because I think that's cool. It may not actually be cool. It adds a lot of editing time. So I might just keep it, like, super simple. And I don't know. And that might be that. So I think we're, like, crossing the 10-minute mark here. So I'll let you guys get back to your day. But hope you guys are all having a good one. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're halfway through the week. So thanks so much. Another test, and hopefully I'll get the other part soon and can give you a little bit of a review. But still iterating, still making this better, and hopefully it doesn't suck. Okay, yeah.